Hey all, let's drive from Bangalore to the Ayurveda city of Kottakkal. Our route takes us through the former kingdom of Mysore, Bandipur Tiger Reserve and Mudumalai forests as well. Join me as we go through this adventure together. This is the route we would be taking. An early morning start from Bangalore to the Mysore-Bangalore Highway NH 275, then to Mysore, Gundlupet and then to Bandipur. Further, we go through the forest, Gudalurroadtrip and then through Chandakkanu to Kottakkal. All details will be mentioned in the top left corner of your screen. We make an early morning start from Sarjapur in Bangalore. Entry to Nice Road toll. The toll is 170 rupees. The Nice Road has a speed limit of 120 km per hour. The driving is effortless except for changing lanes when trucks obstruct the lanes which they are not supposed to. We can see some fog next to the apartments on the right side. We reach the exit of Nice Road after about a half an hour. Within a few minutes we reach the entry to NH 275, which is Mysore Road. The 6-lane highway also has a speed limit of 100 km per hour and is a pleasure to drive on. We see the Chalagata metro station to our right. After a while we see the Statue of Divinity, a statue of the sage Basavana. We reach the Mysore Road toll at about 7:45 am. The toll here is around 400 rupees. It's a fantastic highway where you can drive without effort. There are some nice bridges along the route as well. We also see some nice underpasses. Finally we reach the exit around 9 am. We enter Mysore city shortly after. Since Google Maps showed the traffic to be less, we went through the city. On the way, we saw the St. Philomena's Cathedral in Mysore. It was built in 1936 by the Maharaja Krishnaraja Wadiyar IV. Mysore was a former princely state in India. It was ruled by the Wadiyar kings. We see a status of the former king at a traffic circle. The Mysore kingdom celebrates the Dussehra festival every year. This is the ground opposite to the palace. The Dussehra celebrations are held here. We stop for breakfast at Mysore Cafe. It is on the outskirts of Bangalore. The location is provided in the description. We had a typical Mysore-style no-nonsense breakfast here. We finished up at around 10 am and proceeded onwards. We left Mysore about 10:10 am and you can see the aqueduct that carries water to the city of Mysore. Next we come across the Nanjangud toll. This is 170 rupees. We reached Nanjangud at around 10:23 am. The countryside between Nanjangud and the Bandipur forest is really beautiful. We came across a marigold farm on the way and this was really a sight to see and very beautiful. Traditionally flowers are used for rituals and festivals. We proceeded onwards and reached Gundlupet at around 11:10 am. We saw a flock on sheep on the way after Gundlupet. Now we approach Bandipur Tiger Reserve, a protected area where tigers roam free in the wild. We enter into the forest at around 11:35. Immediately, we saw spotted deer crossing the street. There is a safari area within Bandipur Reserve where safaris are conducted. The forest is really beautiful with a lot of trees and greenery. We spotted a very large number of spotted deer. They all came out to feed on the shoots of new plants due to the rain. They were right beside the road and seemed to have no fear of any vehicles passing by. Here we see a large male deer standing proudly in the forest. Besides him, we saw 2 peacocks as well. We also saw some wild rhesus monkeys, which are really common in these areas. This female monkey seems to be enjoying a chocolate wrapper. We have to be careful while opening the windows because these monkeys sometimes try to get into the vehicle in search of food. This is the Moya River, which passes through part of the forest. Some parts of the forest are dense as well. We finally finish and exit the forest. It was a beautiful experience. Our next location is Gudalurroad. Gudalurroad can be easily identified by a central traffic light. We need to turn right here. After this we go down the Western Ghats. The views here are also really beautiful to see. We reach Chandakanu for a late lunch. It is our go-to restaurant for lunch while we travel. The location can be found in the description below. We finish lunch after about a half an hour and now we proceed further to Kottakkal. Finally we reach Kottakkal at about 5 p.m. in the evening. Hope you liked the video.
Share, like and subscribe to see more of my videos.